Apple Watch Series 3 4K subscriber giveaway. Get subscribed. Let's do it. Hey, what's going on, guys? So by now you would have seen that I surprised my wife with a brand new 4Runner Limited. So you've seen the vehicle. I actually just picked it up. So when you're watching this, you would have seen the vehicle, but I actually just picked this vehicle up. I've driven maybe 5 kilometers down the road. So I'm gonna give you my first impressions of this vehicle. So first off, I have always wanted one of these things. These things are badass. They are the only remaining true SUV left on the road, and by that I mean body on frame. They're the only true SUV left on the road. Everything else has gone to a unibody. So this is a truck. This is actually a truck based. This is the Limited, so it has, you know, all the creature comforts that you can get on a 4Runner. Now, is there vehicles out there that have more tech and more features? Yes, absolutely, but that's not what I cared about. I wanted a very good, reliable vehicle that can get in and out of some tough situations if it has to. I want something completely safe and reliable, great in the snow for my wife. So this is what I bought. This is what I went with. So I'm going to give you my first sort of initial driving impressions of this vehicle. First off, it drives extremely smooth. I've hit some bumps and you don't even really notice them at all. You don't notice them at all. I'm definitely going to do a more in-depth sort of review of this vehicle, but this is just going to be my initial first driving, you know, experience of the vehicle. Comfort-wise, as with anything, it usually takes you a little while to find your spot, to get comfortable in a vehicle, and it will, for sure. I'm actually extremely comfortable already. So far so good. Going from, you know, driving a Super Duty truck day in and day out, you know, this is a smaller vehicle. Absolutely it is. You know, the Ford F-250 that I generally drive on a regular basis, or my 550, it's a big truck. Big truck, big windshield, big cab, big everything. You know, this is a smaller vehicle, but it's still a truck. So, you know, the windshield's smaller. Just the interior sort of space for the driver is smaller, but I have loads of room, and I'm extremely comfortable. You know, the interior, even though the interior, you know, people will call it dated, and, you know, there are obviously improvements that can be made to this interior. The interior is laid out very nice. Everything is at fingertips. I can reach out and grab everything. I can absolutely grab everything. And I love that it's actually sort of old school. The screen could be a bit bigger. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It is a smaller screen, but I don't mind that. Really, all that screen is there for is for your radio and just visual and your backup camera. And that's plenty big. I like the fact that there's actual knobs and buttons. You know, a lot of times you're gonna have gloves on, and try operating a touchscreen with gloves on. I love the fact that there's good, hardy knobs here, and when you turn them, they feel really good. Like they feel every turn does something. It's not loosey, nothing. Everything is very, you know, good, well built. It just feels nice. It feels genuine, if you sort of know what I'm trying to get at here. So the interior, I like it. I like the black leather. The seats are extremely comfortable. There's all kinds of room in the back. Obviously I'll get into that a bit more, but we're just sort of doing our first impressions of the vehicle here. The sunroof is nice, open and close it if you want to. I love that. All of your controls here for your sunroof and your sunroof and your lights and garage door opener and stuff, that's all nice and very, very easily accessible. Visual in this vehicle is fantastic. There is like hardly no blind spots whatsoever in this vehicle. No matter where you look, you can see out the windows, you can see everything that's going on. There's no issues whatsoever. Everything in here just looks like it's good, high quality. Even though, yeah, like there's plastics in everything, but everything fits perfect. Like everything fits absolutely perfect in here. There's no like differences from one side to the other, one side the dash to the other. There's nothing. Like in my F250 across the top, there's a huge difference from one side to the other. And I just don't understand how that's possible in a vehicle that costs that much. But in this, everything is perfect. Everything fits absolutely perfect. Like I love looking at it. Soft touch here, nice big compartment here. Everything is nice to look at, nice to touch. You got cup holders down here. Again, I'll do a review on this. I'm just sort of giving you guys a spiel. I know you can't see, but there's spots here to put your wallet or fit 2 cell phones like I do have right now. You got a cup holder here and a cup holder here. It's all at reach. It's all very, very nice positioned. The shift knob is nice. It's got the sort of wood grain on it. I'll probably end up putting a TRD shift knob on there. There's gonna be a few things done to this, so stay tuned for those, guys. There's gonna be some stuff done to this rig. We're gonna have some fun with this. I'm just so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. It's driving so nice. It's a pleasure to be in here right now. It's quiet. There's not much road noise whatsoever. The engine is quiet. It hasn't had to shift out of overdrive yet. It handles very nice. It handles the bumps very nice. I'm happy. Guys, I'm really, really, really happy with this and with this purchase right now. Yes, it costs some money, but I love the fact that my wife is going to be in this. I feel very, very, confident and very safe for her to be in this vehicle. Ever since she had that incident where the 4-wheel drive in the Tundra stopped working, and I'll take the blame for that because I had speed sensor that needed to be replaced, and it never affected that before. It always just affected the ABS and the traction control. Like it didn't engage it, but it never affected the 4-wheel drive. And ever since that day, it scared the shit out of me. I don't want anything to ever happen to my wife. It scared the shit out of me. And there's gonna be kids in our future. I want something for my wife and my family to be in that I feel extremely safe with and happy with. I can leave for the day knowing that they're in a top-notch vehicle and should have nothing to worry about. And this is it. This is the vehicle. This is the vehicle that I picked. And I'm happy. I'm really happy. I have about a 3-hour drive to get home, and then I'm actually going to pick up the new truck. But you're probably going to see that video before you see this video. So yes, I am actually purchasing 2 vehicles in one day. I'm getting a new truck, a new Super Duty diesel truck, and this all in one day. So it's a big day. Yeah, a really big day. Fuel mileage right now, I'm cruising at about 105 kilometers an hour right now. Since I left, I had a little bit of in sort of the town of Yarmouth driving first, and right now I'm averaging 12 liters per every 100 kilometers. I'm okay with that. If I continue to get that, then right on. Personally, I think that it will get a bit better once it breaks in. I think I'll probably see, between 10 and 12, pretty consistently, I would say, on the highway, cruising the speeds that I'm cruising right now. It is a bit windy out. I don't know which way the wind is blowing at this point, but it is a bit windy out. There's vehicles out there that are easier on fuel. There's SUVs out there that are easier on fuel. There absolutely is. This is not a super easy on fuel vehicle. It's a 4-liter V6 5-speed transmission. But I'm never gonna have anything to worry about this vehicle. This thing is absolutely bulletproof. This drivetrain has been around. It is bulletproof, maintenance free. You change the oil in this thing and that is it. That is it. I can deal with something that's a little bit hard on fuel if I know that I'm not going to be stranded alongside the road because something happened. And again, like I said, this is the last remaining true SUV of its time. This is a body on frame, so it's a truck. It's going to ride a bit rougher than what a unibody SUV would. But I'm telling you guys, this thing is driving nice. This thing is handling friggin' awesome. Like, it is handling friggin' awesome. So anyway, for now, I'm just gonna shut it off and enjoy the drive. I'm gonna enjoy this for a couple hours, stop and get some food. I'm gonna put Wendell in the back. Wendell's with my dad right now in his Kia Sorento. He's gonna go in the back. I'm gonna lay a blanket down. So he's gonna have his first impressions of it. But when I get home, I'll definitely sort of show you the fuel mileage. And that's gonna be about it. So for right now, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Alright guys, I got you mounted on my chest. So a couple things I wanted also to say. So far, you know, I've been driving this now for about 200 kilometers, so, you know, about 120 miles, and I've just gotten extremely comfortable very quick. I've found a position that is perfect, and it's taken no time at all. I'm just laid back, cruise control, just driving down the road here, loving life right now, to be honest with you. I got Wendell in the back there with me now. He is in like the actual back area, which is nice. So there's no hair getting in the back seat. There's no hair getting up here. It's back there. He's separated. So that's awesome. So a couple things power-wise. There is definitely enough power. I know a lot of people, some people, you know, drive this and it's a heavy vehicle, right? I mean, it's a truck. And they say that the engine could use some more power. Honestly, I don't really, you know, you don't buy this vehicle to go down the highway 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. You're not buying this for that reason. You're buying this for other reasons, like I've mentioned earlier. Reliability, capability, just practical reasons as far as cargo space goes. You know, it's 4-wheel, it's 4x4, you know, potential and its capability. You buy it for those reasons. If you're buying a 4Runner, no one who buys a 4Runner is trying to, you know, break the sound barrier with speed here. This is not what we're trying to do. You know, like I said, we're buying it for other reasons. So there's definitely enough power. There's not an abundance of power. Like, it's not going to throw you back in your seat, but there's definitely enough power. There's no issues there at all. The braking is extremely smooth. I know from driving some other Toyota vehicles, especially the Tundras. My Tundra, you know, it's an 07, of course, and I can't compare that to a brand new one, but I definitely listen to people reviewing the trucks, and they say there is quite a bit of brake dive. Get a front end dive. So like Mark with Tundra Dude 34, he's a very honest. You know, he has a very nice platinum 2016 or 17 Tundra crew cab platinum, and he says, you know, like, there is some brake dive, and he's driven this vehicle or a 4Runner before, and he said there really isn't much brake dive, and there isn't. The braking is awesome. The braking is really good. It's smooth. The truck just feels very station and very stable. There's not, you know, no issues with braking at all. So my first driving experience of this truck has been nothing but positive. My father, who's actually in front of me right now, when we just stopped at the gas station to fill up his vehicle, I said, I am in love with this thing already. I'm in love with this thing already. So anyway, you know, this is a little bit better view of the cabin, but like I said, I'm gonna do a full review on this thing. Okay, when we get home, I'll show you the fuel mileage, and that's it for this video. Obviously tons and tons and tons of more videos to come on this thing. Like I said, we are gonna do a few things to it. I'm not gonna give away what we're gonna do, but we're gonna definitely do a few things to this vehicle. It's not gonna stay exactly the way that it is right now. There's gonna be some cosmetic things, potentially some performance things, you know, all kinds of stuff. So there's gonna be tons of content on this. So I probably lost a few Toyota viewers when I announced that my Tundra was pretty much done when the transmission went. But maybe I'll get some more Toyota guys and get some of those back now that I have this thing. Like I mentioned, I am a huge Toyota fan, for sure. I think they make the best vehicles on the road. And right now, driving this thing, it's just sort of reiterating what I've already thought. But alright guys, let's continue on here. Alright guys, so we made her back. 12.1 liters per every 100, 275 kilometers. So I'll just take you outside and show you this thing for a second. So there she is. She's a nice looking rig for sure. The wife should definitely be happy with that. I dealt with Tusket Toyota. The guy's name there is Jill. He was awesome. He was fantastic through the whole thing. So yeah, like I said, there's gonna be a few things that are gonna get done to this thing. Take your guess on what it's gonna be. But anyway, guys, that's it. We made her back. Very nice drive, very enjoyable. Loved every second of it. So happy to have this thing parked in my yard right now. So tons more videos of this to come, fellas. Tons and tons and tons. So stay tuned for this. Stay tuned for all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm going over to pick up another brand new vehicle right now. It's like, how often do you do that in one day? Hopefully, honestly, I never do it again. Because it's, you know, it's a lot of money. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and if you enjoy what I'm doing. Alright, fellas, appreciate the hell out of you. Have a good day. See you later. Be safe. Ciao for now.